A lot of people think that they can't grow blueberries in their backyard because their soil is too alkaline. And here in Southern California especially, most of us are right. Blueberries love acid-loving soil. I have successfully grown blueberries in the ground just by using acid lover fertilizer and soil amendments, but I realized that you can grow much better blueberries in containers. Today I'm just going to use a shard of broken pottery. That's just to help prevent the soil from washing out too quickly. I'm using some of this Azalea, Camellia, and acid mix, which is great for growing blueberries. I think this is EB Stone, if I remember correctly. Why, yes it is. I'm going to use a little bit of starter fertilizer. I'm actually using BioLive starter fertilizer today. I'm going to mix that into the soil mix here. This mix actually contains a couple of mycorrhizal fungi in it, which need to have contact, or at least close proximity to the roots in order to really benefit our plant. Now, normally I would be using acid-loving fertilizer, and in the future, when I fertilize this blueberry again, I will be using an acid-loving fertilizer, but I like to start off with the starter fertilizer. Now, I don't want this to be too high, don't want it to be too low. Let's see what we got here. I think that'll be just about right. Now, it's important to make sure that you select the right blueberry for your area. Here in Southern California, we have to make sure that we select the Southern Highland varieties. Highland? This one here is an O'Neill. Varieties like Misty also work. These are Southern Highbush varieties that require fewer chill hours. If you select a variety here in Southern California that requires a lot of chill hours, well, chances are you're not going to get any blueberries. Now that depth looks to be just about right here. So I'm going to go ahead and start mixing in a little bit of our starter fertilizer. Just a touch. I'm not adding a lot. Nope. We'll say that was just a touch. Now, it is a good idea to measure out the proper amount of fertilizer, but if you use a little bit too much, just pull it back out and give it to something else. Now, this was actually just about the right amount, and I just want to stir it in, not into the entire mix, but just into the soil that's in close proximity to the root ball here. Normally, I recommend that you remove the flowers and the fruit from any plants that you are transplanting. I'm transplanting this blueberry actually pretty late, and it's already flowered, it's already fruited. As you can see, we've got a bunch of blueberries on here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these on here, and I'm gonna eat these blueberries because they're almost ripe anyway. I might as well. Not gonna be the end of the world if I leave the blueberries on the plant. Okay, I'm gonna make a mess here. An important note on pollination between blueberries. Many blueberries are labeled as being self-fertile, meaning you only need one plant to get berries, but I recommend that you get at least 2 varieties with a little bit of overlap in their bloom time, just to make sure that you get good pollination. This is going to help with more abundant berries and larger blueberries as well. As always, I want to make sure that I gently press down my soil around the plant. I don't want to have any air pockets. I also want to make sure I get plenty of soil on my pants too, just so that I blend in with the surroundings. You know, it's also a good idea to take off your watch before you do this, but I'm not that smart, so. Now, of course, I could have mixed some starter fertilizer into the soil up here, right around the blueberry, but that's all right. Mixed it into the bottom. Of course, it's important to remember that blueberries actually have pretty shallow roots, and this is a pretty deep pot, but this should be fine for my blueberry. You don't need anything too much deeper than this, though. Again, shallow roots, not deep. What am I doing? I don't know. Always make sure that you water your new plant in well. We at least want to get to the point where the water is coming out of the bottom of the container. See, the soil is drinking that water right up. It was quite thirsty. Now that I've watered this in a bit, I do see that the soil is sinking just a little bit lower, so I might want to add just a touch more soil to the top of this pot. Soil here in Southern California is alkaline, and so is our water. As a matter of fact, our water can be quite alkaline. Rainwater is much better for blueberries than our tap water. Of course, here in Southern California, you can't always count on getting rainwater. This is why it's important to make sure that we continue to amend our soil using the acid-loving mixes and using acid-loving fertilizers. And just like that, we're done. Now, planting a blueberry in a pot is the perfect way to make sure that your soil pH and chemistry is just right, and also allows you to make sure that your sun and shade balance is just right too. Now, if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, have a wonderful day.